Hi there. House of the Dragon Season 3 did location filming again in Wales, like Season 2 did, and this Season 3 filming lasted the entire month of June. Now that I've finished my 4 catch-up reports on the Wales filming going by topic, in this video I'm capping off my reports on the Welsh filming by giving a succinct overview of the major filming locations in Wales and where they correspond to within the story. So here goes, and I rewrote this a few times to make sure it was succinct as possible. House of the Dragon has been filming in the northwestern counties of Wales for seasons 2 and 3. Season 1 they were in Cornwall, then they moved to Wales. And this mostly centers around County Gwynedd. In the middle of County Gwynedd is Dinorwig Quarry, where they built a large set for Harrenhal exteriors. Farther south down the coast is Trevor Quarry, where they filmed the Dragonstone exteriors for Season 2. We're not sure if they even returned to that in Season 3, but in the video on the Battle of the Gullet, I covered the main coastal locations to the northwest, which are around neighboring County Anglesey. Anglesey is technically a big island, but it's separated by a narrow strait with multiple bridges connecting it. People don't think of it as an island, it's just right off the shore there. The southern end of the strait on the Anglesey side is Llanthwin Beach. Major location, it's the main stand-in for the beaches of Dragonstone and Driftmark. So we got a lot of spy photos there from the spillover of the Battle of the Gullet onto the land. Just behind that is also the Newborough Forest is right behind the beach, so when Adam runs up the beach to the forest, it's all one thing. A lot of filming there. North end of the strait on the Anglesey side is Beaumaris, where they had the docks where they filmed people actually going out in rowboats, like Alan and Corliss. And just behind Beaumaris is Penman, this lush field where they filmed the Hightower army on the march in Season 2, and which we know they returned to in Season 3, though we got no significant spy photos from it. But that's all stuff I've already covered. That's County Anglesey, the northwest side of County Gwynedd. Now let's turn to the eastern side of Gwynedd. Its eastern border is formed by the Snowdonia Mountains, which run north-south. And the other side of the mountains, they form a border with County Conwy, which is to the east. There are 2 major passes through the Snowdonia Mountains, north and south. In the south, there's Nant Peris, and in the north, Nant Franken. They built a massive exterior set for Harrenhal at Dinorwig Quarry, which is on the north shore of a large glacial lake called Llyn Padarn. The lake is shaped like an oval that's longer wide than it is tall. It's horizontal. So the nearby town of Dinorwig, which the old slate quarry is named after, that's on the north side of this lake. But on the south side is the larger town of Llanberis. When we hear they were filming in and around Llanberis, that's in and around the Harrenhal region. At the west end of the lake, pretty far away because it's longer wide, is Union Rock, Cregor Undeb in Welsh, which is where they filmed a scene of Alice Rivers meeting with the 3 dragon seeds. At the east end of the lake, though, east of Dinorwig Quarry, which is on the north end, is the start of that southern mountain pass, Nant Peris. From what we can tell, the main base camp for House of the Dragon filming logistics across all of Wales, this isn't where they're filming, it's where they have the base camp for the logistics hub for the trucks and everything, is set up on the south side of Nant Peris at the foot of Mount Snowdon. So relatively near Harrenhal, and this is where, this base camp is also where all the cast member trailers are and stuff. That's the southern pass. The northern pass, Nant Franken, actually has its own much smaller high-elevation lake in this beautiful point of natural majesty, natural beauty, as they call it in the UK. They have this, Ogwen Valley has this high-altitude glacial lake. They filmed a few things there. But also in the northern pass, something I don't think they filmed before are the cliffs of Cwm Idwal. So, what exactly are they filming with these cliffs? We're not sure, but they've been filming in and around the mountain passes. I said these new spy photos of Rhaenyra and Adam meeting Rhaena are from Capel Curig. That's a new location, and it's so far east on the other side of the mountains that it is actually within County Conwy on the other side of the border. Capel Curig, you can see it on the map here, is the point where the two roads that go through the northern and southern mountain passes ultimately wind together and join. They did reasonably extensive filming there. They were there for a full week. They set up a base camp. So these are all of the major locations.